And welcome to the Highest Fuck Podcast with your boys,
Matt Jackson. We at the Pure Pro Wrestling Grayson.
and your boy, his limited edition action figure, Jedi Joe motherfucking Cole. And our boy Kyle Cage Foster is here with us tonight too, here at Skate Town, USA, for the local Pure Pro Wrestling
Extravaganza, I don't know. It's here at Skate Town. We usually come every Skate Town.
May 24th, 2024.
Yeah, and that tonight is a fucking special night, because I'm like, well, for one, Kyle's actually able to come out with us and go to a show with us. Kyle Foster Cage Music, YouTube.com. Go check him out, like and subscribe. But we're all grouped up today, the three of us going out to see local wrestling. And what you was about to say is who's here?
Our boy, Rhett
Titus! Yep, Rhett Titus is here at Skate Town, USA, Danville, fucking Virginia. We're gonna go send you down to Southwick Plaza Vaping Store, and we're gonna send you
North End Shopping Center,
and fucking the other one, Cane Creek one, and Exotic Vapes over there near Sheets.
Exotic
Vapes over there Sheets. You can get the Snoopy Smokes for $20 flat or 21 something. It's a lot. It's good money. But anyway, so
go to 716
716. We're here tonight, and 716 is right in front of us. We didn't go tonight, but there's 716. There's Skate Town, US, motherfucking A, dog. And so tonight is Pure Pro Wrestling. It's a special night because it comes to Danville. It comes to Skate Town. It's a very special night tonight because we have Rhett Titus from Ring of Honor.
You know they gonna show out tonight if Rhett Titus is here.
Yeah, and Rhett Titus is facing our boy, Josh Fallon, the Bigelow Gigolo, Stone Age boy, motherfucking Josh Fallon versus Rhett Titus tonight. It's gonna be a great show. It's slam packed here. I'm looking at the people out here. It's so many people. I'm looking at the security guards sitting out there chilling and vibing. Shit's gonna be popping off. We got Rhett Titus in the building. We're gonna try to get him on the show. I'm gonna try to get him on the show, guys. I'm gonna try. But anyway, so either we get him with a little short or something, if I can get like a minute of him, that'd be great for our like YouTube shorts. But anyway, so we got that tonight, and we try to do a show on them every time, and we've got and thank y'all for viewing the King and Queens predictions and the Double or Nothing predictions. We've got 42 on both of them.
Nice.
Thank y'all.
Thank you for the
watches. Just put up a new format episode of the format where I talk about the MLW Fury Road pay-per-view, which was really good. But go check that out as well. It just dropped. Anyway, it dropped this morning. But we got this show here. For us, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a little tiny pay-per-view. Like not a pay-per-view, but like something that can be just as big as going and seeing a pay-per-view, but not that big.
Any live wrestling event is, is dope, right? I mean, that's really
live wrestling is where it's at.
You have to go to live wrestling if you like wrestling. Like, that's my point.
Yeah, live wrestling is where it's at, because seeing it on TV is one thing, but coming and seeing it and showing out for your friends. Matter.
These indie guys, even smaller, like tiny promotions, like PPW, they are good performers.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've seen some banger matches. Y'all seen it on the channel here. Y'all viewed the hell out of those matches I've
been very impressed.
Yeah. So, with that, it's just great in wrestling because there's big things happening for Pure Pro Wrestling. They just had Heath Slater. They just had some bigger names. They've gotten some big names. Rhino. They've had Sandman. They've had some big names coming through this motherfucker, and now they've got Rhett Titus coming in from Ring of Honor, which you can go check out Ring of Honor. That's a show that's actually going on still. Tony Khan's little bitch ass owns it. So you can go watch his. It's a good show though. And like always, I will outsmoke Rob Van Dam and Matt Riddle any day.
And also, from my perspective, fuck CM Punk.
Yeah, and yeah.
So Phil Brooks, come at me, bro.
And there's a dope ass Jeep I'm looking at over there. It's red and black behind me on the other side of here, dude. If you look right there, it's really dope Jeep. And we're in a Jeep, so which makes it even crazier. But I'm trying to see my boy Matt, or I mean not Matt, Sin Crowley. I'm trying to see Sin Crowley tonight. Maybe try to talk to him. Maybe try to get a little clip of him or something. I don't know.
His partner, Avarice Joe.
Avarice Joe. Oh, yeah, let's talk to them as the tag team champions. So maybe we'll try to talk to both of them as the tag team champions since they became the tag team champions and all of that. And, yeah, so like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell like always and send us somewhere. Y'all share us somewhere. Or
Share us
somewhere.
on a TV show.
Someone might actually want to watch us. I mean, we're getting some people that wants to see this and people that are watching. So, I mean, last prediction video is a week before, 42 views. That's pretty good. That's really good, decent views. I love y'all for that. But yeah, I guess when we come back, it's gonna be talking about wrestling and stuff. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Put that in the bag. No, I can't think of anything that we need to process.
All right. Well, I guess we will be back with you in a little bit.
Good tag.
All right, and
I want to see. I want to
back.
see Jaconis and Tyreek wrestle together.
We are back with
Kyle Cage Foster.
our boy Kyle Cage Foster. Check him out at Kyle Cage Foster Music on YouTube.
Intermission at the Pure Pro PPW show, Pro Wrestling show, smoking a bowl, talking about wrestling. What's up, y'all? With the High as Fuck podcast.
How y'all doing tonight? We are here with the first half.
First half of the show so far.
We told y'all we were about to walk into the building. We walked into the building.
We met up with our friend Kyle Cage Foster.
We met up with him.
Foster, Moore. I've got like fucking 10 last names.
Foster Music.
Yeah.
But we sat down with him. We sat and chatted with him. I talked to some people as I walked in because all the wrestlers' kids know me. A lot of people know me.
I've talked to wrestlers now when I walk in because I actually know people to talk to.
Yeah. And so we sat down, then we walked around the table, gave a little lap, and then we ended up at Rhett Titus's table.
Yeah, we did.
We chatted with Rhett Titus. He agreed to get on with the show.
He said he would either do maybe a short thing tonight, and then he would actually come on our show and hang out with us for a full-on pod. So that's cool.
Yep, and
Rhett Titus from Ring of Honor.
I'll just go ahead and say, man, Johnny Fairplay's here, but like I brought up Johnny Fairplay. I was like, yeah, like he was like, yeah, I live here now in town where we're at, and I was like, oh yeah, I know because of Johnny Fairplay told me, and he was like, oh yeah, I ran into him at the gym and shit, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we got to talking about that, and so Rhett Titus is ready. He's willing to come on the show and go down memory lane with us with Ring of Honor stuff. Actual Ring of Honor superstar this time.
About his partner.
I hate to say that.
Ring of Honor actually televised superstar.
Yeah, I'm not knocking anybody else that's went on the show and did like little spots. Like I know some wrestlers in real life that I'm friends with that's been on the show, but we're talking about someone who was contracted by Ring of Honor. Someone who worked there, made money from them, made titles,
a famous wrestler. Yeah.
Kyle, you know
his whole story.
Yeah, we hear his whole story. He was in a tag team called what again?
All Night Express.
All Night Express with Kenny King. I forgot about the tag team name, but that right there was some good shit right there. And then a Romantic Touch, where his mask gimmick and it was all romantic and all whatever. It was fly.
He got into that just a little bit when he stole Josh Vallen's boa, and he got a little sexual.
Also, he tagged it with Will Ferrara. And did a spot with Will Ferrara. Well, I tagged with Will Ferrara as the big dogs or whatever.
I'll take your word for
the
that
dogs. The something dogs. Yeah, him and Will Ferrara.
I'm familiar with his earlier ROH career.
So I've got to remember to bring that up when we talk to him that he was with Will Ferrara too. I want him to remember. I want him to know that I know that too. You know.
So I've got the match card so far.
Mr. Joe Cool with the match card, which we thank him every show.
We had a really long, boring as fuck intro to the Pure Pro W show.
Oh, we did get an autographed picture from Mr. Rhett Titus.
Sergeant, what, Spud?
To the High F podcast.
Is it Sergeant Spud?
Let's
Colonel Spud. Colonel Spud. Colonel Spud.
Colonel Jerkoff Spud
came out to the ring and was bitching.
I hate Spud. It's such a boring spot.
At, what's his name? Matt
Houston, yeah.
Bitching about not having his title and not having his title shot when he was the last title holder and he should have got the title shot.
Yeah.
And then Jimmy Love came out there and they were bitching. Apparently Jimmy Love hit Colonel Spud with a chair. by accident
weeks ago or something. Like maybe
I couldn't understand half of what they were saying. That was the problem. That's why it was so boring.
Right?
Yeah, he was the champion.
But wasn't he like not coming to shows or something?
Now someone else is the champ.
I don't know.
Someone else is the champ now.
Aubrey Wright's the champ.
Aubrey Wright is the champ now. Okay, so I'm glad I missed that. That. I mean, I love you, Aubrey Wright, but I'm just talking as a fan.
At the last pay-per-view, maybe, or the last show they did, Jimmy pinned Aubrey, so he gets the title shot tonight.
Is that what's happening?
But Spud thinks he deserves the title shot.
You caught all that?
Yeah, and so he was bitching about all that, and then they were like, okay, you know what we'll do? We'll say that the next time, like after whoever wins tonight with Jimmy and our man Aubrey Wright, whoever wins tonight with Jimmy and Aubrey, then Colonel Spud will get a title match with them at the next big event or whatever.
Yeah. Well, his name alone is dumb as fuck. Colonel Spud.
So that was that, and it was really boring because we couldn't understand any of what they were saying.
The only Spud I like, Kyle, is Rockstar Spud. Okay? That's the only Spud in my life. Unless it's the fucking Mr. Potato Head, okay? Other than that, you can get the Spud on somewhere.
It would have been better if we could have understood anything they were saying.
I know, if I could understand a word Spud was saying in general, you could cut the crowd off. If we had volume buttons, you can turn it all the way down, still would not understand, but his blabbering, he's senile now, and he's got, whatever I just said earlier he has, arthritis and something else. He's got all kinds of different stuff. He's fucking, just can't hear him, can't understand what he's saying. I wish Wyatt would speak up a little bit more.
Well,
this ain't bad criticism.
The microphone,
it's just like the microphone.
It was just they need better equipment. Like that's just really what it amounted to.
I need them talking.
That's what Kyle was saying.
I need them to be doing some Hulk Hogan stuff when they're on that mic, like like get into it, like
They can get better.
They extend that voice.
Equipment.
They can get that better equipment. Jimmy Love, you can get new equipment, buddy. I'm sorry. You can get a couple new things here and there, okay? Start with the microphones and the mic system.
Should we head back, y'all?
Yeah.
So you don't want to, the crowd isn't.
So, how long have we been out here?
Not long.
It's after 10 now.
All right, we'll roll in just a minute then. We'll go ahead and knock this out.
So we had Jay Allen versus Vinny Vercetti.
That was a pretty decent match.
That was a good match, actually.
I mean,
they
for two
they
guys
fought
we don't
pretty
know.
good. Two guys that we haven't seen much, but they wrestled well.
Yeah.
Vinny Vercetti won that match.
Yeah.
Then we had Jakami and Colton Cage and Big Pie and Chris TNT Taylor. And
That was a pretty good one.
Jakami and Colton Cage showed out.
Yeah.
Big Pie, Chris TNT Taylor, they showed out. They were all dancing, breakdancing. Colton did a worm.
Yep.
Jakami did a spin-a-rooney.
Got the footage.
That was
You'll be
dope.
seeing that. Y'all will be seeing that on the YouTube channel.
So we saw that. That was cool. That was a good match. And then TNT and Big Pie won that match, right? They put out Colton.
Yep.
And
You also see Rhett Titus versus our boy Josh Fallon on
Let's
this
save
channel.
the Red Titus so we can go into
I was going
more.
to say, then we had Rhett Titus and Josh Fallon.
We'll go more in depth.
Rhett Titus
After the
won
show.
that.
Yeah, we're
And
just
then
getting in there.
Court Montgomery versus Justin Flash Koga and Wyatt Sutton. And Court Montgomery won that match and then died immediately after the match. And he had to be carried out. of
Yeah,
the
we'll have to get back
arena.
to that
So
conversation
we need
next.
to know more about that as the night goes on. But he may actually seriously be
He
injured.
might be concussed. His daughter was up there. Jimmy's wife came up there. She's a
showed
med.
very expressed concern. For them.
Jimmy's
Like,
wife's medic or whatever. So she's up there and it's dire need
yeah,
of something.
like it was
so
legit.
it
And they
could be
didn't.
legit,
They didn't
yeah.
seem to throw up an X, but
Yeah, they could have not done that. But or maybe we didn't see it. But we'll get back to that discussion once the show's over.
not really letting me. I couldn't find out to play that again. That was it.
I sit there and watched you knock it out of tune.
You're a very observant motherfucker.
Hey, fucker, hold this. I got you.